Life in Athens is busy. Every hour there's something new to do, and it's really, really exciting and gives me a lot of energy in a way.
It's a very vibrant city with a lot of young people and very artistic.
In the city, exploring the city, there are always unexpected things that happen.
In terms of art and creativity, there's a lot to explore. It's got a lot of history.
Athens is an incredibly vibrant, kind of sexy, exciting city.
There's hundreds of other theatres doing the same thing and all experiencing the same thing amongst each other, and it's super vibrant and really, there's a great atmosphere to Athens, which I love.
There's like an international, hub of young artists that's forming in Athens, and you can be part of things happening, but also you can find your own rhythm within the city. It doesn't feel like a city like London or New York where you have to constantly catch up with the pace.
Being in the birthplace of theatre is absolutely amazing, to see all these amazing places, amazing theatres, and to feel the power of what ancient Greece had towards theatre.
There's a lot of things you can do. It's very artistic, it's very creative, and the people are so friendly, and it's a nice, fresh breath.
Greece, and especially Athens at the moment, is in a very big hype in terms of theatre. We have a lot of underground and independent companies, and I think for students to actually discover how independent and experimental theatre can happen, I think most probably Athens is for me, an ideal place to be.
The tradition of theatre here is very kind of ready-made, so there aren't really restrictions about making, and it feels like a lot of the actors and companies that are formed from Fonact, they make their own work. So really it feels like such a brilliant natural fit that the work here is kind of this step into the profession where you're making public-facing work, but you're also still developing and learning and kind of training as an actor.
I think the one word for me is it's just exciting, because we feel part of something new and fresh, and there's no boundaries. It's all about potential. That's the one word that we keep talking about with each other, is the potential of where we can go and what we can do and who we can work with and how we can work.
We've learnt the process of how to put on theatre, like the behind the scenes process, how it is to work with people backstage and how important that communication is. Because as a student, a lot of the time that's the director's job, or the school takes care of it. So now it's been really nice that we have this skill that we can take away with us, so that when we leave Athens and when we leave Fonact, we'll be able to put on shows of our own.
It's definitely been a change from coming and doing 2 years in France to here. It's sort of been a little taster of what the professional life is like in the industry.
We're exposed to a more professional setup, doing multiple shows of the same play and putting it up for a different audience every night.
The change of place and working with different directors and being treated as professionals uncovers a lot. What kind of work do you want to do? What directing styles challenge you, provoke you, anger you? What directing styles excite you?
Now we sort of are asking the good questions when you become an independent actor. There are, what do I want to say? What type of actors do I want to be? What type of show do I want to put on? What type of message do I want to give?
We're taking the knowledge that we've learnt the last 2 years in France and bringing all of that together to produce plays in Athens as professionals rather than as students.
You understand what it means to be part of a company and what it means to take care of the company.
Most often at drama schools, you'll train as an ensemble, but you may never work with them again. So it's a chance to continue to flourish as an ensemble and as individuals and with the people that you've built up such a great relationship with.